What if your child's wild behaviour is actually a wake-up call for you? I thought I was doing everything right. I was there with my daughter. I gave her choices and freedom. But then as a tiny child, she started screaming, biting, hitting, punching. And she threw tantrums everywhere. It was as if she was in a wild rage. It took me time and the help of some wise women to realise that I wasn't parenting, I was rebelling against my own childhood. Hello, darling friend. Have you ever found yourself as a parent trapped between yelling and giving in, allowing too much and leading too little? If so, this is for you. Because the truth is that modern parenting has a boundary issue. We want to raise curious, happy and confident children. And yet many of us are too afraid to use a word that could really help us. And the word is no. Either that, or we use it too harshly, too early, too late, in the wrong context. We're raising our children in a world of fast food, fast tech, fast everything. We're seeing them grow up before they're ready, before they've actually had time for their first teeth to fall out. And I see parents bouncing between, okay, you choose, you decide, and do what I say. And in between this, a generation of children confused, overwhelmed, and often seemingly in charge. And it's unsurprising that we don't want these tantrums, that we're afraid not only of how we will deal with it, but the embarrassment of having to deal with it. All those years ago, I thought I was giving my daughter the best opportunity, giving her freedom. What I was actually giving her was responsibility that she wasn't yet ready for. And when I did eventually set clear and kind boundaries, something miraculous happened. She stopped screaming and fighting and demanding. She relaxed. She felt safe. How do I know this? I know from what happened at the time and how she behaved, but I also know because of the very deep relationship that I'm now able to have with her, and the many conversations that she and I have had together now that she's in her 20s. If we don't lead our children, they feel lost. If we don't guide, they'll push. If we don't parent, we abandon. Boundaries don't mean that we dominate. To slightly misquote Khalil Gibran, boundaries are love made visible. So here's my suggestion for you. If you say no, and we're talking about little children here, then stick with it. Don't change your mind. Don't give in if they start to cry or beg or demand. Stay with it. Now, this can lead you to thinking, oh my goodness, I've said no and I didn't mean no, and now I want to change my mind, and I can see why I could do it a different way. I would still urge you, in that moment in time, on that occasion, then feel your guilt, feel your pain, feel whatever it is, but make yourself remember it for next time, so that when your no comes, it is clear, it is kind, and it's in exactly the right place. If what we do is we teach our children that we say no in a knee-jerk way, and then all they have to do is whine and beg and cry and throw a tantrum, and we will just go, oh, okay then they learn that that's what they need to do to get what they want. And that doesn't help them or support them. It doesn't help them to know that the world is safe, that we as adults know what we're doing. And therefore, Our no, hopefully over time, when we've made those mistakes, experience after experience, and believe me, I've made loads, we will get better at it, hopefully, and they will feel safe. But the biggest bonus, the most brilliant bonus for them is that they will also learn that their no is acceptable, that they can put in boundaries for themselves as they grow older. And this has to be a gift that is so powerful for them. They will feel held by us, strengthened by us, loved by us, contained by us. We are the adult. Parenting isn't about control, it's about leadership. Parenting should never be a power struggle. It should be a relationship, a dance that changes as we grow older, our children grow older, but at this age, it's where we lead with grace. And boundaries, they aren't barriers, they're bridges. They say to our children, you're safe, I've got you. Let's raise a generation of children who are secure, not scared. Next time, I'll just share a few more simple ideas or tricks that you can use to begin setting those creative and loving boundaries. These are tips and tricks that I was given by Lourdes, Callan and other wonderful wise women that helped me so much whilst I was raising my children, so that I was less of a wrecking ball of a parent, and so that I could really be conscious of when I wasn't parenting, when I was rebelling against my own childhood. If these are helpful, then please tune in and watch the next video. But for now, thank you for watching this. And if you want to, share your thoughts below and tell me, what boundaries do you find the most difficult or easy? I'd really be interested. Go well.